Revenge films.
I'm in my 30s and I'm single. I wanted to return my mom the favor of taking care of me as a single mom when I was little, and I've been working very hard till now. I did date some men, but I didn't want to marry any of them, and I've given up on marriage nowadays. And I was looking for a mansion where I can live in with my mom. One day I found a mansion. It was still in construction, but they had already uploaded a design of how the inside would look. And the price was also reasonable, so I showed it to my mom. Then my mom also loved it. "Oh, that's a beautiful mansion, but you don't have to do this much for me. If you have money, keep it so you can use it for yourself in the future." That's what she said. It's fine, I'm also thinking about my own happiness, but I really want to return you the favor. We had a thorough discussion and we decided to make a reservation for purchase. I went to the management company of the mansion, and considering my mom's age, I chose the one on the first floor. But I honestly didn't like how the staff behaved during our meeting. He looked at my outfit top to bottom as if he was judging me. I want to reserve a purchase of the room on the first floor in this mansion."
Oh, okay, I get it. Then bring me these necessary documents.
He handed me a piece of paper and then he left. I was irritated with his attitude, but I was happy that I was able to buy the mansion my mom liked. So I held in my frustration and decided to get the necessary documents written on the paper. A few days later, I went to the management office of the mansion again, but what do you mean? I thought I told you that I wanted to reserve this room on the first floor.
Even if you object, it's too late because I already sold it to another person.
What do you mean it's too late? I was clearly faster at reserving this room.
You say that you reserved it, but what matters is the order of signing the contract.
You told me to get the documents written on this paper. So I got all of them ready, and I also have the money for the down payment.
Even if you object, I can't do anything. First of all, I doubt an impoverished person like you can actually pay for it after you sign the contract. The person who signed the contract for this room was the heir of a company, and he bought it so that he could use it sometimes because it's close to his company. You'll never be able to compete with him even if you do a handstand. If you understand that, go home!
I felt so pissed off at what the staff said to me, but the disappointment was bigger because I was finally able to buy the mansion that my mother really liked. When I was about to leave, feeling upset, an old lady came in. "Oops, sorry." I apologized after almost bumping into her, but then she stopped me. "Are you from the other day?" "Huh?" When I took a closer look at her turning back, I recognized her face. And I said, "Oh, I remember. A few days ago, when I was waiting for the traffic light just outside of this place, this old lady was there too. And when she was about to fall down, losing her balance among the crowd in the crossroad, I helped her up. It seemed like she had sprained her ankle, so I lent her a hand and slowly took her to the hospital nearby and booked her a checkup at the reception. I wanted to tell you thanks, but the nurse told me that you went home while I was getting a checkup." "I'm sorry, I really wanted to buy a room in the mansion that day, and I had to go to the town office to get the necessary documents. I'm sorry about that." "No, it's me who has to apologize, but I'm glad that you were able to buy it." When she said that, I couldn't hide my emotions and my expression darkened. Then the old lady asked me to tell her what happened, and she took me to the room in the back. And now we were alone, so I told her how the staff treated me. Then the old lady quickly called 2 people using a phone in the room. 2 men entered the room, but one of them was the staff who I met, and he looked very pale. I was wondering who the other man was. "This lady brought all the necessary documents with her, but she told me that the staff treated her rudely, telling her that someone else had already bought the room when she came to sign the contract today. What is going on?"
What happened is, the heir of Sukato Corp liked our mansion.
She is the one who reserved it first. This lady took me to the hospital when I got injured the other day, and she deserves all my gratitude. Even if that never happened, I can't believe you treated her this way. If you can't treat her properly, I'll stop all the construction." When she said that in a firm and intimidating voice, the staff repeatedly apologized, a cold sweat on his face. She said to the other man next to him, "This lady made the reservation first, so you better apologize to the other party and have her sign the contract to the room. Understood?"
Yes, I'm very sorry that this happened.
After he said that, the staff who was in charge of my contract followed the man out of the room. After that, the old lady apologized for surprising me and told me that she used to be the CEO of this management company. And the other man who accompanied the staff was her son and the current CEO. She checked all the documents I brought one by one and told me that we'll proceed to the contract signing quick. According to the old lady, it's still going to take time until the mansion is built, but she promised me to let me know as soon as it's done. I thanked her again and again and went to tell my mom about it. Of course, my mom was delighted. We were looking forward for the day it was done. Time flew by and I received a notice that the mansion was done. I got interested about how the staff ended up after that, so when I asked her, she told me that it was revealed that he'd be scamming other customers too, and he got fired. He would look down on people like me, and even if there was someone who had made a reservation first, he would tell the rich that they can take it away if they can pay extra. And it was revealed that he was stealing the money from the company. He had also told the heir who he sold my room to that she can take it away from me if she pays extra, and it turns out that he was stealing quite a lot of money. Of course, they sued him as compensation money, and they obviously won the case. Not only that he stole the company's money, he also ruined the company's reputation. So he now has a debt of over $10 million, and he's in a lot of trouble. If I didn't run into the old lady that day, I wouldn't have been able to move into this mansion, engulfed in sadness. And for those who got treated rudely, I heard that the CEO went to apologize to them directly to regain their trust, and I felt relieved. I was suddenly able to move into the mansion with my mom. When we moved in, the old lady came to visit us, and she seemed to get along well with my mom. So for some reason, they're trying to set me up with her son. Her son, who is the CEO, had also been visiting me to apologize for what happened, and I'll keep in touch with him. I bet our mothers found out about that. I once felt very upset because of that staff, but now I'm very happy.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.